What does NASA stand for? NASA was established in 1958, succeeding the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics. The new agency was to have a distinctly civilian orientation, encouraging peaceful applications in space science. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration is an independent agency of the United States federal government responsible for the civilian space program, as well as aeronautics and aerospace research. Why is exercising important when you go to space? If astronauts don't exercise, their bodies start losing bone and muscle. Bone and muscle loss mean decreased size and strength, and can reduce an astronaut's ability to do work. Muscle can be built back up with therapy. What is the percent of muscle mass lost during a 5 to 11-day space flight? Without regular use and exercise, our muscle weaken and deteriorate. It's a process called atrophy. Studies have shown that astronauts experience up to 20% loss of muscle mass on a space flight lasting 5 to 11 days. What is the average muscle mass for the human body for women? On average, it's 24.1 to 30.1. What is the average muscle mass for human body for men? On average, it's 33.1 to 39.1. How many pounds of force is required to perform a squat in space? A performance requirements for a squat requires a 600-pound to be provided at low frequency. How long do the expeditions in space usually take? The ISS mission called expeditions usually lasts about 6 months, and there are 3 to 6 crew members on board at all times. How long can a human live in a space station? The longest continuous amount of time a human has spent in space is 437 days. Space is a harsh environment for humans. We didn't evolve to live there. Systems throughout our body have specifically evolved to function under the stresses of gravity. Why do astronauts go to space? They can repair satellites or spacecrafts that are in space. By going on spacewalks, astronauts can fix things instead of bringing them back to Earth to fix. Why do astronauts wear special suits? Astronauts must wear spacesuits whenever they leave a spacecraft and are exposed to the environment of space. In space, there is no air to breathe and no air pressure. Space is extremely cold and filled with dangerous radiation. How much exercise do astronauts need in space? Exercise is an important part of the daily routine for astronauts aboard the station to prevent bone and muscle loss. On average, astronauts exercise 2 hours per day.